So I'm curious about what you think about how the different parties in Congress are going to deal with this. So in the past, you've been on the show and we've talked about other scandals that Donald Trump has been involved in. And the thing is that in this investigation, at least the way Nancy Pelosi is talking about it so far, those are not going to be a part of it. This is going to be very narrowly restrained onto the Ukraine issue. What do you think about that as a strategy?
Well, Pelosi is a real general of strategy, and if that's how she decided she wanted to go, that's what's going to happen because she's pretty firmly in control. This is pretty damaging stuff. I have a piece that just went up a few minutes ago at Raw Story and will be at DC Report on Saturday about how the key to impeaching Donald and convicting him lies with Fox News. There are a lot of Republican senators who would vote on this, who would love to get rid of Donald Trump at this point. Scaramucci told the BBC today, I'm in Hamburg, Germany, which is why I saw this, that he believes about 30 Republican senators would vote to convict Trump on an impeachment if they could cast a secret ballot. So how do you open up the opportunity for the Republicans to leave? Fox News. If Rupert Murdoch and his son Lachlan tell Sean Hannity to stop what he's doing and change his course, he will. He's an entertainer. The people on Fox and Friends, they're actors posing as journalists who read the scripts that are given to them. And so Rupert Murdoch and his son Lachlan are in a position here to move all of this. And as soon as one Republican senator comes out in favor of impeachment, others will follow. If you can get two to come out right away, there'll be a very rapid following, and we will see the end of Donald Trump, and the 46th president of the United States will be Mike Pence, who has zero chance, I think, of being elected in 2020.
I think that's a pretty appropriate prediction there on Pence's part. You mentioned that you're in Hamburg. You're currently there for the Global Investigative Journalism Conference. A lot of what we found out over the past few years has been not through whistleblowers like in this case, but through the work of investigative journalists like yourself. But we've also seen Donald Trump's strategies for destroying the credibility of the media, or his attempt to at least, spreading to other regimes. What is the feeling amongst the international community of investigative journalists right now?
Well, interestingly, the Whistleblowers Report specifies and cites the work of the Organized Crime and Corruption Bureau, which is the biggest investigative newsroom in the world. It's got 150 people scattered all over the country. It's a virtual newsroom. There's an awful lot of discussion here and concern about rising authoritarianism, about countries where we could not hold our next biannual conference because they're authoritarian regimes. But the availability of funding for this conference, the number of people who've come is way up, and it was way up 2 years ago when we met in Johannesburg. So I mean, overall, I think on a world level, we are seeing dramatic improvements in investigative reporting. When I started out 50 years ago, you were oddballs in the newsroom. So things have gotten much better in that sense, Sean.
Okay, well, that's a positive note, so why don't we leave it there? Pulitzer Prize winning investigative journalist, author, editor and founder as well of DCReport.org that you mentioned earlier, David Cay Johnston, always a pleasure talking with you.
Likewise.
Thank you for watching this clip from the Damage Report. For more content from the show and access to TYT Network members-only exclusives, go to tyt.com/Brooke. Wait, no, it's tyt.com/John. Go to tyt.com/John to sign up.